Hello, Bottom 6 students. She's your teacher, Mr. Mark. Today we're going to talk about animals. Animals. Animal homes. Animal homes. Ants live in anthill. Ants live in anthill. Mouse lives in a hole. Mouse lives in a hole. A bird lives in a nest. A bird lives in a nest. Bees live in a beehive. Bees live in a beehive. A dog lives in a kennel. A dog lives in a kennel. Frogs live in a pond. Frogs live in a pond. A horse lives in a stable. A horse lives in a stable. A cat lives in a basket. A cat lives in a basket. A camel lives in a desert. A camel lives in a desert. A pig lives in a pigsty. A pig lives in a pigsty. Rabbit lives in a burrow. Rabbit lives in a burrow. A spider lives in a web. A spider lives in a web. Chickens live in a coop. Chickens live in a coop. Monkey lives in a tree. Monkey lives in a tree. A lion lives in a den. A lion lives in den. And the last one, a penguin lives on an iceberg. A penguin lives on an iceberg. That's all. If you don't understand, I suggest you watch it again. You can watch it as many times as you want. Because if not, we're going to your activity. Activity time. In your activity, as always, write your name, your number, and your class. Please write your name in English and write them clearly. If you don't do that, I cannot give you score. Please, always, before you do the activity, write them down. I want you to write the animal homes in the blank. Okay. But first, let's read it again. Tree, pigsty, web, hole, basket, pond, beehive, den, nest, dessert, coop, iceberg, anthill, canal, burrow, stable. These are the choices. Number 1, I already answered it. Number 1, ants live in anthill. Number 2, let's answer it together. What do you think is the answer in number 1? In number 2, sorry. Mouse lives in a what? Think carefully before you answer. If your answer is hole, you got it right. Number 2, the answer is hole. Mouse lives in a hole. I want you to answer them all, but first, let's read it together. A bird lives in a, bees live in a dog lives in a, frogs live in a horse lives in a cat lives in a camel lives in a pig lives in a rabbit lives in a spider lives in a chickens live in a monkey lives in a lion lives in a penguin lives on an. That's all for today. This is your teacher, Mr. Mark. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.